Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, WWE Monkey 619 proudly brings to you the best app on the mobile app store, Dead by Daylight Mobile. Alright, so this is my first video for Dead by Daylight Mobile. I have played the old version of Dead by Daylight Mobile, and I have played this version a little bit, and I have played the regular game, and I must say there are a lot of improvements from this versus the original version of Dead by Daylight Mobile, and also from the regular console and computer version even. A lot of improvements, a lot of unique features, and I'd say what this game lacks in terms of graphics, it totally makes up for in basically every other way. So, as you see, I have currently equipped as my survivor Jeff Johansson, and if you click on the killer, switches over to killer. I have the Shape, Michael Myers, as my chosen killer. So, some other cool features of this. Of course, they have the basic features, like character selection screen. These are all the survivors that you have. Survivors you can choose from, the ones that you can purchase. The roster's not fully updated, but that's okay. I can't expect it to be, because this is kind of different. Then there's the killer roster. I don't have as many killers. You could just click here instead to switch, but I did it the long way. And then they have the outfit options for your current character. Now, Michael doesn't really have that many choices, but we'll go to somebody who has more choices, like, say, the Trapper. Trapper has a plethora of outfits, and there's even an event outfit that looks mighty cool, and you are actually able to upgrade this outfit with something I will describe later on in this video, which is fairly cool because it looks like a cool outfit. And I also have these other outfits, but I'll equip this one. But I'm not going to play as Trapper right now. I'm going to switch back to Michael. And now I will show you the loadout screen. This is where you choose your perks. These are the perks I currently have equipped. This is where you choose your add-ons. You can have 2 just like the regular game. And then this is the offering screen. And when we get to the survivor side, it's more unique because we'll click on survivor here, and now I have the perks here. These are the perks. The cool feature is that you can share your items amongst all characters. So these yellow medkits, I can use them on anybody. They're not exclusive to Jeff. They can be used on any survivor. Same thing with the offerings. The perks are the only ones that are not shared exclusively. You still have to unlock them. And they have a new unique feature, the Blood Market. It's similar to the Blood Web, but the difference is that you buy just items, add-ons, and offerings, and the occasional experience point things, but you do not buy perks. You obtain perks in another way. So how it works is you have to buy at least one item from the top row, and it unlocks the second row. You may obtain more items from the top row, but once you grab something from the second row, the top row is removed. And then you have to buy 2 from the second row to advance onto the third row, and then 3, and then 3, and then the final one you have to get all 3. I do not have enough blood points to do that, but that is how it works. Another thing, there are daily rituals. There are starter rituals, daily rituals that refresh daily, and you can change them for free. I probably won't, but you can. And there are weekly rituals, which change weekly. And some are character specific, some aren't. And then they have these special rituals. Like this one involves playing as the hillbilly and the trapper to complete this, which I think is interesting. And you may notice that there are 2 forms, well, more than 2 forms of currency that you may not recognize because they are in this version and not in the console and computer version of Dead by Daylight Mobile. Now these shards, so we'll go back in here real quick. These relic shards are used to perform gacha draws. I will explain those momentarily. These cursed videotapes are for a event that is currently going on. I will explain that later. Oh wait, no. These relic shards are exchangeable for rarer relics. These are the entity's treasure. So you go in here and you would flip, and you're able to flip up to 3 at a time. I am unable to flip another one because I do not have enough. But you can flip 3 and then it will revert back to, it'll show you what's there, and then it will revert back to having 6. And if you get a cosmetic that you've already obtained, it will give you coins. Those coins are used to obtain the upgraded outfits for some killers or survivors that have them. There's the event page with a lot of things. Beginner tasks, sign-in gifts for logging on every day. They actually have the ability to create a squad of friends. I have not done that yet. I will eventually do that. Follow gifts for following them on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. I will do that. A survey, which I have taken. Then the activity. So those tapes that I mentioned earlier, they are used here to buy various things such as blood points, which I have purchased. I have purchased the Dwight event shirt and the Claudette event shirt. You can buy the Sinister Stones, Iridescent Shards, Survivor free ticket, Killer free ticket, and a mystery box. And now, the Survivor free ticket allows you to play as a character you do not have for 6 hours, and the killer is the same concept but for killer, and I'm assuming that it is non-licensed characters only. Trial characters, so this challenge says just for fun, if you use any of the trial characters, Claudette, Jake, or the Wraith, you will finish this challenge. Pleasure working with you gives you this challenge if you play with somebody who is using either Claudette, Jake, or the Wraith. The ring sign-in If you sign in during this event daily, you will obtain the following items. The Blood Hunt, it is experience and blood points times 2. And if you play quick match or ranked match, you will get double blood points when you play as either Fengman or the Doctor. There is this mysterious videotape. This is something involving a website that you have to share the link to. I'm not going to click on that. But you send a link to somebody else. And I'm not entirely certain on that. Now there's the store here. They have special bundles, so you can buy certain things. There's this one that allows you to get 4 characters, 2 killers, the Huntress and Wraith, and then David and Feng. There's this that allows you to get 2 Dwight cosmetics. So there's various things here. There's another unique feature. You'll notice next to where it says Jeff Johansson, level 33, that there is an arrow with a red dot on it. Now this is where you can use those experience point boosts. And you click, I only have 1 at the moment. You click upgrade. And right now it does nothing, but if you have a higher one or enough of the lower ones, you will level up your character. That is one way to level up your character, and that is used to obtain other perks and also to obtain the teachable perks for the characters. And the other way to obtain perks, to obtain teachables and just level up your character, is to play as them. There's also the Rift, and they have tasks for the Rift. So it's similar to the archives. And then there's the Rift with all the rewards, the free track, and the upgraded track. And there's a lot of rewards. This is where you show off what character you'd like to show off and what killer you'd like to show off, and you can also look at match records. So you can see what perks I equipped, who I played as, what map it was on, how much points I received, how many pips I received, and they track everything, who I faced against, and who I teamed up with, and what match type it was, which is cool. And there's the collection here. It tells you what characters you have, and how many outfits you have, and how many frames. So the frames are here. Now I'm just using this generic frame, but you can unlock frames by getting better as killer or survivor. But I'm just going to use this one, and then you get to choose your icon for what character you'd like to show off. And I currently have Michael Myers. He's my favorite. He may not be my favorite killer in the game, but he's my favorite horror killer of all time. There is this event portrait. There's also 3 game modes: ranked match, quick match, and custom game. I prefer to do ranked match. I have yet to do custom games. You can invite friends here. I do not have too many friends yet. Here's the leaderboards, the inbox screen. I'm going to load up into a match. I'm going to play as Michael Myers, and I'll use the hair bow and dead rabbit. And I will queue up for a match. When I reach level 20 with the shape, I will unlock his first teachable perk. Level 30 unlocks his second perk, and level 40 unlocks the final perk. And then when you reach level 50, it gives you the option to prestige. They do not have the current prestige system, so when you prestige, you will unfortunately lose all your perks. Now we have found a match against 3 Dwights and a Jeff. And now another feature that they have, you can click here, and it will tell you what items exactly they are using. So I know this Dwight has a green toolbox. This Dwight has a yellow toolbox. third Dwight has a brown medkit, and the Jeff has a brown medkit with one add-on. And it tells you how many perks they are equipped. I do not know if that is always accurate, but to the best of my knowledge, that is accurate. I personally would probably change that because that gives a minor unfair advantage to the killer, I would say, but that's just my opinion. It is nice. As a killer player, I would not turn down advantages, but I'm a survivor main. I would prefer that the killer doesn't know exactly what item I'm using or how many perks I have equipped. So a Bog Laurel Sachet and a Blood Party streamers that I put up. Alright, Father Campbell's Chapel is the map that I have gotten. I'm undetectable at first. Excuse my poor gaming skills. I am still not used to the controls. Somebody has, I assume, failed a skill check. Oops. I did not mean to swing there. So when I push on the head of Michael, it gives me the option to stalk. I am stalking. Alright. They have spotted me, and I tap it again to quit stalking. I should probably kick this. Alright, I should try to get out of tier. Well, this Dwight is... Alright. I just need to get my stock on. It may not be a perfect first match, but that's okay. I have played a few matches as killer on here. One where I won, one where I lost. Jeff, I will kick this. I don't have any gen kicking perks, but I'll still kick it anyways. A generator was completed. It's to be expected. And then you click the icon to destroy the pallet. My tier 3 is about ready. Oh no. Alright, I will... I guess I have to break this. These are decent survivors. Ooh. This is not looking good for me. This is okay. Alright, now I will hook this Jeff. One stack of Save the Best for Last. I don't need to camp at the moment. Oh, it's still regressing. Oof. Yeah, I definitely need to kick this. That is not the greatest in the world. This Jeff is fairly good. Oh. Sorry, it is harder than it looks. I need to get this Jeff out. I didn't want to have to tunnel, but I've at least gotten one kill. The hatch has spawned in. Ooh. Alright, I have gotten the Dwight. I will take him to a faraway hook. The in-game collapse timer has started. Now with 5 stacks of Save the Best for Last, and my tier 3 pretty much ready, I should be able to get them, but we'll see. They're not in this gate. Alright, I have grabbed another Dwight. Again, I will take him to a further hook. He is not wiggling. He has accepted his fate. Alright. This Dwight, I do not know what his plan here is. All right. That was definitely hairbow value. The Dwight rescued the other Dwight. Interesting. They are very confident survivors. I think they both make it out. That's okay. Yes. And the hatch opened up. I will close it. So, match result, Ruthless Killer. So if you click here, it says View Details. This is the different types of XP you gain. The blood point bonus, and this says post-game bonus because of the blood party streamers. These are how much points I got in each category. And then continue. There is the post-match chat. And there's all their perks. And a cool little feature here is this will tell you everything that happened throughout the match. It will tell you who did the most progress on generators, who stunned you the most, who performed the most rescues, who healed the most other survivors, and who was in chase the longest. One thing that I seem to notice is that if a survivor wiggles free, it considers it a rescue. I don't know why, but that's what it does. Because I noticed that as playing survivor, the killer will DC, and a cool feature is when a player DCs, they become replaced by AI. And when the killer becomes AI, I tend to notice that they do not play very well. And when they down a survivor, they will pick the survivor up, and the survivor will almost always wiggle free. So now I've leveled up, and it gives me the option to choose 2 perks. It does not always do this. Sometimes it will just give you a perk. But right now, it'll give me the option of 2 perks. And I'm going to choose Eruption. And now I have completed a task for the Rift. I have some Sinister Shards. No hide, just seek. Claim that. Damage 2 generators. Claim that. Break 1 pallet. Claim that. Oh, I missed one. Start a match with a full loadout. Claim that. And now events. I've completed a beginner task. Okay. Now we will go to the killer blood market. Now how this works, you will receive add-ons from all of the killers that you have. So there's the blonde hair from Michael. I'll take that. And now I see a trapper sack. and a sacrificial ward. There is brown XP, the memorial flower from Michael Myers, and another sacrificial ward. There is a yellow experience point, the slow release toxin from the pig, and the logwood dye from Trapper. And now I can grab one of these. I will grab this tombstone piece. And potentially I may not want these. So it gives me the option to refresh for 10,000, saving me points. I don't really want these. So I will refresh and move on. And now there are hillbilly add-ons. But I don't really play as a hillbilly too much. So I will grab just this and move on. And I would like to have this annotated blueprint, the 4 coil spring kit from the Trapper, and I can move on to this one. Grab Trapper gloves, Devout Strike wreath, and the wax brick. And now there's a super mystery box. It costs 15,000, and it gave me a Blood Party streamers. I'll take this black ward. And that is all I can obtain at the moment. And now that I have these XP offerings, I can use them on a killer. But I think I will use them on the pig. So I have not enough to level up the pig, but close. So now I will play a match as Survivor, and I will just run a yellow medkit. Now I may have had a ritual to search chests. Unlock 6 chests. I will play as Adam. And the reason I'm choosing to play as Adam over Jeff is because I have a daily ritual to complete generators as Adam. So I will again equip just this yellow medkit. And I'm running Plunderers because I have a challenge to search chests. And I would not remember to search chests on my own. So I'm running Plunderers to remind myself that I need to search chests. Actually, I'm going to put up this coin instead to increase the number of chests by 2 from 3 to 5 if there are no other coin offerings. Now we have a Fang, a Kate, and a Jake. And this thing will tell us exactly what perks they have. So this Jake, he's a bit more experienced. He has Dead Hard, Iron Will, Decisive Strike, and Borrowed Time. This Fang is slightly experienced with Iron Will, Lightweight, Bond, and Technician. It says the Kate has no perks, but I do not know if that is accurate because I've played a previous match where it says that the player had no perks, but they ended up having 1 perk. So I don't know if that's entirely accurate. But it shows what items they have too. Wow. And I see one already. Scratch marks being shown thanks to Fixated. I'll leave that for somebody else to grab. Oh no. It is a ghost face. He has gone on somebody else. He also marked the Jake. I will resume searching chest. Now this I will definitely collect. I will search this basement chest. A rainbow map. I'd rather have this purple medkit. Plenty of chests. That is a cool feature that allows you to communicate to a small degree with the other players. Now I have obtained my deliverance. The Jake would like a heal. Alright, so the Jake is now healed. Oh no. I don't know where he was at. This Jake is obviously very experienced. It was unfortunate. I know I may have wasted the shack pallet, but I feel I would rather not get hit. The generator in... He may have noted. He did not swing. It is cool that you have the ability to look behind you with a tap of a button. I did not pay attention to where the gates were. He has lost chase with me or gone undetectable. Oh no. Alright, I have escaped. I have the option to spectate. So the Kate did have perks. I just could not see them. Breakout, Unbreakable, Flashbang, and Dead Hard. The Ghost Face had Rancor level 1 and Distressing level 1. So the Ghost Face knew what he was doing to a degree, but is not as experienced as this Jake and Kate are. That was a bit rude. So I have completed a task. I have completed a daily ritual to unlock 6 chests. Alright, that is it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope that this may have encouraged you to give this game a try. See you in the fog.